From MTN News, this is Montana This Morning.
Find out when the man accused of killing two brothers in Three Forks will face a retrial. And a Park County man accused of stealing over $1 million worth of items from a woman right after she passed away is a free man. We'll explain what happened in court.
I'm Jonathan Amberian in Helena. The deadline is approaching for local governments to finalize their property tax mill levies for the coming year, and places like Lewis and Clark County are moving forward this week.
Now, Matt, have you ever been called to the outdoors?
I feel like I have.
Well, it turns out there may be some science behind that call. We're going to break it down to the DNA. All right, it is 6:30 on this Friday edition of Montana This Morning. Jane McDonald and Matt Elwell with you. There's a few reasons why I love Friday. One, weekend's coming up. But two, fall especially, it's all about the sports. You got your really Friday night lights. You got tomorrow college football Saturday. Really exciting.
It's going to be action-packed, and because of that, we're keeping an eye on what's going on because there are some showers and thunderstorms trying to move through the area. Throughout the day today. Early morning temperatures are holding into the 50s for most of the area, 41 in West Yellowstone, 48 in Wise River. A little bit of lightning and thunder out toward Great Falls, some spotty shower activity in the region in southwest Montana. The morning showers don't amount to much. The afternoon, we'll see some redevelopment kind of in those same areas, but it will be a little more widespread. Some of those storms could actually pack a pretty good punch. Some gusty winds, small hail, and of course some heavy rain through about 7:30, and then we'll start to see our skies clear. Look out this morning, definitely dealing with some mild temperatures for the morning, the afternoon into the 70s. Again, we are seeing wet roadways in Butte as we have some showers in the area with afternoon storms. I'm going to break down that complete forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you very much, Matt. Now, right off the top, the man accused of killing two brothers in Three Forks will face a retrial in April of 2024. The Attorney General's office told MTN News that Zachary Norman's trial is set for April 15th through the 26th. Norman's first trial was declared a mistrial on July 28th. Norman is accused of killing brothers 32-year-old Brendan Estabrook and 31-year-old Chase Estabrook in the early morning hours of January 15, 2022, after a fight at a house party in Three Forks. And over in Park County, the trial of a man accused of stealing more than $1 million worth of items from a woman's estate in Livingston did not happen. Now, you can see John Charles Burdick leaving the Park County Courthouse yesterday morning, and he had been accused of stealing from a Patricia Grondhofer after she passed away. Burdick was her caregiver. Surveillance video reportedly showed Burdick in Grondhofer's bedroom as she lay unconscious the morning of her death, holding some of the stolen items. Our reporter was not allowed in the courtroom yesterday, but was told the case was settled. Our calls to the county attorney's office were not returned. And by next week, all Montana counties will have to report to the state how many mills they'll change on this year's property tax bills. Now, in many cases, that number may be going down, partially compensating for the significant increase in property values. MTN senior political reporter Jonathan Amberian has a look at just how this process works.
Montana property owners' taxable values were one key part of the property tax picture, but another important factor are the mill levies set by local governments, and counties across Montana are finalizing those mill levies this month. The Lewis and Clark County Commission approved their mill rates for the year at a meeting Thursday morning. Like in other local governments, those rates are limited by state law. 1 mill is $1 of property tax for every $1,000 of taxable value. The mill rates are set so the county raises the same amount of revenue as last year, plus an increase for inflation, about 2.5% this year, plus an increase for newly taxable property. Because property values in Lewis and Clark County increased roughly 30% in the recent reassessment, the county decreased its mills by about 36 within cities and about 43 in unincorporated areas. County finance staff said overall, their revenues from mill levies will increase by about 5%.
We've tried to absorb some of those high inflationary costs by being a little more cautious in things that we're buying, maybe stretching out capital purchases a little bit longer, trying to keep the impact to the taxpayer down.
Counties are responsible for calculating and assessing property taxes, but the rates they'll submit to the Montana Department of Revenue include not only their own mills, but also mills from cities, schools, and special districts. That makes it complicated to compare tax rates across various locations. A property owner within the city of Helena would have a total of 804 mills last year, reduced to 706 this year. Lewis and Clark County leaders say they understand people have questions about property tax rates, and they want to be open about the process.
Encourage people to come by and bring their questions. We'll try to answer them.
You can expect to see property tax bills from your counties in the fall. In Helena, Jonathan Amberian, MTN News.
Thank you very much, Jonathan. Now, car thefts are up in many places around the country, and certain types of Kias and Hyundais are a main target. Such thefts have come with costs that you may not have realized. National correspondent Jamal Andres has more from Dallas.
In this video, captured by a home security camera, we see what a resident says is a would-be car thief spotting his target. He makes his move, busting the back window. An accomplice climbs in. In this Baltimore case, the alarm sends the would-be thief running. But the Council on Criminal Justice says more criminals are successfully boosting cars and trucks compared to 2022. Stolen vehicles are up a third in the first half of this year in 37 cities the council sampled. And it stings.
You need to think of who you're hurting when you're stealing these cars, because you're stealing from working people.
For Bill Thompson, who lives just outside of Kansas City, the damage is not just the loss of his car, but the loss of his peace of mind.
I felt unsafe in my home. I'm now looking outside all the time, and it's been devastating.
For cities across the country, car thefts also take a financial toll. Costs for police, investigations, prosecutions, and a link to jumps and other crimes. Cities including Baltimore, Cleveland, New York, and Seattle are suing automakers Hyundai and Kia, two popular targets for car thieves, for these extra costs. Baltimore Mayor Brandon Scott blaming what he calls cost-cutting measures by Hyundai and Kia for the surge, adding the situation has left residents vulnerable to more crime and, quote, significantly burdening our police resources. In Chicago, some 7,000 Kias and Hyundais were stolen in 2022. Mayor Brandon Johnson filing suit charging that negligence by the automakers has been, quote, deeply destabilizing in the Windy City. He cites stolen cars being used in crimes such as reckless driving, armed robbery, and murder.
These Hyundai and Kia models lack what's called an immobilizer. And what the immobilizer does is typically, if there's no key present in the ignition, the engine should start. But these cars did not have that immobilizer, and that's why they became much easier to break into.
These high theft cars made between 2011 and 2022 are key operated and not equipped with push button ignitions. As part of a solution, Kia and Hyundai have since released free software updates that extend the alarm sound to a minute and require a key to be in the ignition to start the car. But Carfax says nearly 5 million vehicles still need the fix, as owners ignore company notifications.
People might think it's a marketing scam. They might think it's an extended warranty offer. Unfortunately, that's not the case.
All important things to keep in mind. Now, back in some Treasure State news, have you ever felt like you've been called to the outdoors? Well, it may turn out that there's some science behind why. Our wildlife correspondent, Tanner Saul, explains how your love for the outdoors is baked right into your DNA on this week's A Wilder View.
Picture this. You're out in the woods surrounded by towering trees, the soothing sound of a babbling brook in the distance, and the crisp scent of pine needles fills the air. Just breathe for a second. Doesn't that feel amazing? There's a lot of benefits to being in nature. It really is a breath of fresh air. Indoor concentrations of air pollutants are often 2 to 5 times higher than outdoor areas. It also has multiple ways to improve your mental health, from soaking up much needed vitamin D to soothing your frazzled nerves. It's your cozy sanctuary for a happier mind. Like a lullaby for your restless nights, it can help you sleep more by resetting your internal clock. And it helps out your immune system. Microorganisms from the wild help keep your defenses sharp, preparing your body for when those pesky infections come knocking. Our connection to nature isn't just about the surroundings. Recent research shows it's actually in our DNA. Scientists have been hard at work unraveling the genetic threads that make us who we are, and suggest a portion of our desire to be in nature and how we experience it might actually be heritable. Just like you might inherit your eye color from your parents, your inclination to soak up the sun in a park is also inherited. A recent study in PLOS ONE found that heritability of enjoying nature is around 46%. While genes certainly play a role, it's not the whole story. Our experiences and upbringing also shape our connection to nature. It's like a dance between nature and nurture. You can share your nature-loving genes with your kids or siblings, but without the chance to explore nature, those genes might fade out into the background. But if you let nature into your life, those genes will thrive, fueling your desire to seek out the natural world. This research helps us understand the complex interplay between our genes and our environment. If you're not a fan of hiking, it might just mean that your genes are nudging you toward different ways of enjoying nature, like painting landscapes or bird watching. Nature comes in all shapes and forms, just like our genes. Whether you're a mountain climber or a sunset admirer, remember that your unique connection to nature is all part of what makes you, well, you. In Missoula, Tanner Saul, MTN News.
Thank you very much, Tanner. Now, all this week, we've been talking about the importance of reading and why it's so important to a child's future success in school. And you can help put books in the hands of kids right here in Southwest Montana through our If You Give a Child a Book campaign. And to donate, you can go to either one of our websites, KBCK or KXLF.com, or you can grab your phone quickly and you can scan one of these QR codes that you see right here on your screen. We'll leave them up. Amazing what can happen if you give a child a book. Now we're going to head off to a quick break here in Montana this morning, but when we come back, it may be September, but people are already thinking about Halloween.